Mistakes are lessons. It's like, whoa, I want to be locked in with this person forever.
I've always been this funny, it's just my talent.
It's comforting to know that there's always a new chance, a new opportunity, and you will just bloom again. Instagram has always been, a thorn for me because I'm just trying to figure out, how do I use this thing? I am definitely learning that there's no such thing as being perfect. I definitely will put unrealistic expectations on myself. From a very young age, I have always strived for, perfect, a perfect angel, but there's no such thing. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And it's really funny because over the weekend, my dad shared a story of how when I was younger, I was very smart, but I knew that. He said I was really smart and I was very academic focused, okay? I was all about getting 100s. I was the kind of kid that got student of the month every single month. When I would come home with 98s, I would be so upset and just like, look at my bag, look at the grade. And he'd be like, but Fati, you got a 98. You're not gonna get 100 every time. I just realized that for my whole life, I've just been putting very high expectations of myself. I have very high expectations of myself, but sometimes I think I set expectations that are just unrealistic. So I'm learning that it's okay to have standards for yourself, but mistakes happen. Okay, none of us are perfect, and that's how we're gonna learn and that's how we're gonna grow. Mistakes are lessons, okay? I view mistakes as a way to learn and just think to yourself, okay, what could I have done to avoid this, or what can I do in the future to make sure that this doesn't happen, or how could I plan better? Just looking at the bright side of things versus being down and out about it and being more concerned about the perception rather than what is actually happening right now. As I've mentioned before, things are never as bad as we make them to be. Like we'll hype things up, like I'll hype things up, and then when I have the conversation or I address it head on, it's just like, oh, okay. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm definitely a work in progress, but aren't we all? I'm just grateful that I have supportive people in my life, people who love and care about me, people who reassure me that, everything's gonna be okay. You're okay. I love you. I support you. Tell me. Don't withhold things. Don't withhold things from people who care about you. When you meet someone who is your person, someone who understands you and just brings a sense of love and peace and kindness and just all the beautiful things in the world, it's like, whoa, I want to be locked in with this person forever. It's like you just don't want to do anything without them. And not because like, okay, we're attached to the hip, but we're attached to the hip. Like, I just want to go through this world with them. Like, I just want them to be by my side at all times. And I just think of popular couples in the media that you may see. Like, I always joke that Beyonce always is gonna post a photo set, and within those photo sets are gonna be pictures with her and Jay-Z, because hello, that's her person. It's like, what? And even now we see that with Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Like, they're just like this. I mean, think of the people in your life that you know who are in happy, healthy relationships. They are most likely like this. It's a blessing. I think it's a true blessing to be with someone that is everything that you could have imagined for yourself. To be with someone who loves and respects you and just makes life fun, I think it's really cool to learn and discover the world with someone that is very special and important to you. And I'm very blessed and grateful that I get to experience that, because it's a true blessing. It's a blessing. And yeah, I'm grateful to go for that.
I saw you were surprised by my videos. I've always been this funny, it's just my talent. No, but for real, I've always been this funny. But I guess because we only had like lunch together, I'm pretty sure that's the only classes we had together. Lunch. So you got a little bit of Fatima, but you didn't get the full effect. But like over the past year, I've really come to a realization of who I am. I did a lot of thinking when I moved, even though I was like so upset, I was so miserable. I was like, I can't believe they're moving me from this place. I had to start all over, make new friends or whatever. Yeah, I did a lot of thinking. I met people and I realized how people are in the world and how I don't want to be associated with those people, and I know who I am, and I came out of my shell and was going to stay like this.
Fall is literally the most beautiful season. Like the colors, like when Pocahontas was talking about colors of the wind, I think she was talking about the fall leaves. Don't quote me, but it's so pretty, like shades of green and red and orange, so vibrant, so colorful, and I just really admire the transformation of fall. Like autumn really is a very special season, and yeah, I think I really identify with the transforming leaves because I'm always transforming, and I mean technically that's what Scorpio is, a transformative sign. Yeah, it's kind of like a metaphor, like all things shed. It's a process, okay, because the leaves are bright and beautiful and then they shed and then they die and then they grow again. Like that's the beauty of it. Like we know with the seasons, winter and spring is always going to come after fall. It's kind of like the things in our lives. I think if you look at life, like your life experiences as the season of fall, then it's comforting to know that there's always a new chance, a new opportunity, and you will just bloom again, which I think is very cool and very exciting. So that's my Bill Nye the Science Guy tidbit of the day. Let's see, what was Fatima's looking about? October 23rd, 2023. It's one day before my birthday, and I'm feeling at peace and feeling good. I'm so happy and excited about my future now that I know who I am and what I want. There are so many things I am grateful for. Being grateful, practicing gratitude, and enjoying life will take you to where you want to be. That I've learned. I'm confident in me. Thank God. I'm going to post a dump for my birthday, reflecting on the best moments and my favorite moments of turning 30. At first I was like, do I know my own age? I was turning 31, but reflecting on the year of 30. Thank you, God. Chat later. XOXO. How cute. I love that for me. Anytime I read my journal entries, for the most part, they are very encouraging, and it just shows like my mind was at peace and my mind is at peace, and I'm making a lot of changes and a lot of progress in my life, and I'm very happy, I'm very thankful, and very cool. I am constantly always trying to figure things out and see what works and what doesn't work in terms of my socials. Like I have my YouTube channel. I have pretty much down-packed my formula, and I know what I want to film, what I want to talk about, and really just knowing how I want to edit and storytell on my channel. Instagram has always been, a thorn for me because I'm just trying to figure out, how do I use this thing? I was very confused, and I was like hesitant to follow my family and friends who are not publicly creative, because I know that one day I'm going to be larger than life. My channel is going to grow and going to be really cool and exciting, but I never want my family or friends to feel like their privacy has been invaded. So I was anti-follow, but thankfully, I thought about it. I would say that most of my people are creative. So I kind of just said, you know what? They could always come to me. If they're like, hey, Fatima, don't remove me from this, I will remove them. I like to maintain a level of privacy, and I don't ever want to subject them to something that they don't want, especially if they're just trying to live a peaceful, quiet life in the cut. Like they're just in the cut, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, still figuring out the logistics of that. Yeah, it's a place for me personally to share my work and creativity and the cool things that I'm doing. Thank you for being a friend. I'm kidding. We have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Please be sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.